it's your girl TK, and I'm back with another video today, another journal entry, if you will. And today's entry is going to be a quick, any night of the week dinner. It's called Keema Matar, and it's an Indian dish, and this one was super easy to make. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm just going to chop some onion and garlic here. I'm going to add about half of an onion, half of a small to medium onion, and 1 clove of garlic. Alright, so I'm just adding a little piece of ginger here. I wanted to get the fresh ginger taste in there. Yes, I'm sauteing a chunk of ginger because quite honestly, I just didn't feel like chopping or dicing or grating or shredding or anything that ginger. So I was like, let's see if this will work. So I sauteed a chunk of ginger with the garlic and the onions and just giving that a good stir there. Alright, and here I'm just browning my meat. It's ground turkey, and I'm adding a little oil to the pan. I believe it's 85-15 ground turkey, but it was sticking to the pan a little bit too much for my taste. I probably had the heat too high. So I'm just adding in a little bit of oil with an oil spray bottle that I got from Amazon. Alright, and here I'm just adding garam masala. Again, I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance if I am incorrectly pronouncing these words. But I'm adding a garam masala spice blend, which adds flavor to the dish, and it's commonly used in Indian dishes. So I've added my garam masala, and I'm just draining off the excess fat there. I will say I drained most of it, but the next time that I make this, I think I'm going to leave a little for reserve just to give a little bit more moisture, because I've seen some keema recipes where they were really on the drier side, and then I've seen a lot of them where there was more moisture, be it, tomato broth, whatever. So next time I'm just going to keep some of that liquid there. But as you can see, I've added frozen peas, and I am adding butter chicken simmer sauce. It's basically a curry sauce, and honestly that's what Keema Matar is. It's a ground meat curry with peas, or ground meat and pea curry. Like I said, I'm using turkey. You can use ground chicken, ground beef, lamb, mutton, whatever ground meat you choose. So I decided to go with ground turkey, and I added the sauce here. I'm adding a little bit of salt. Not saying how much salt because that's a personal preference. And as you can see, I'm adding more garam masala. This is about a quarter of a tablespoon, but altogether I think I added maybe a 1 3/4, so almost 2 tablespoons of the garam masala. Right here we go, hit it again. I felt like it needed more spice, especially since I only had 1 jar of sauce. I think if I had had another jar of simmer sauce, it would have been a little bit more moist, and it may have had a little bit more flavor. But because I only had 1 jar of sauce, and this is something that I actually failed to mention, this is 3 pounds of ground turkey that I'm cooking here. So yeah, that 1 little jar of sauce for 3 pounds of meat, yeah, it just wasn't quite enough for my liking here. And so I'm going to make some rice with it. I'm making rice here. I've already rinsed off my rice, and I'm putting it in the pot. And a little trick that I learned was to add your rice to the pot, and you take your finger, as far as measuring the amount of water, you take your finger or your thumb and just get it to the level, just touch the top of the rice and add enough water to where it comes to the bed of your nail or the top of your nail bed. And that's all the water that you'll need. So I added some cumin seeds for flavor. And as far as cooking it, just bring it to a boil. I think I let it stay there for about 5 minutes, if that long. Bring it down to low, let it cook for 10 minutes, and then turn it off, turn the burner off, but leave the pot on the burner for 10 minutes to let the rice steam. And as you can see, it comes out perfect. I just fluffed it, and it was the perfect amount of water. And I don't think I let it boil for 5 minutes. I think I just let it come to a boil. And I say that because this is basmati rice, and basmati doesn't take that long to cook. So you don't want to overcook it and make it mushy, and next thing you know, you have cumin seed flavored rice pudding. So here I am, I'm just plating it up because, you know, it's time to eat. And this was a really simple recipe, you know what I mean? For the rice, literally just rice and cumin seeds. Let it boil, cook it low, turn it off, and let it sit. And for the keema, just saute your vegetables, the onions and the garlic and the ginger. You know, grate it if you choose. I was being lazy. And brown your meat and add your sauce and your spice blend. And you have dinner on the table. I think all of this took maybe 30 to 40. I'm going to say 45 minutes because I had 3 pounds of turkey and my pan was not quite big enough. But all in all, this was really good. I'll definitely be making this again when I need something quick to cook for dinner. And I hope you give it a try. I really enjoyed it. You know, add anything that you might want to add or take away anything you might want to take away. But like I said, it was delicious. So I just want to thank you for joining me in today's video. And until next time, take care.
Mm-hmm.